This week on Recap Report, we're talking experimental stem cell therapy and the next young, hottest rising YouTube hip-hop sensation. Get ready, bitches. It's time for Recap Report. Let's just jump right into it, man. Let's start talking. We decided to dedicate our entire news hour. Is it an hour? No. Our entire news 15 minutes to one story.
Oh, it's great.
An amazingly inspiring story with so much comedy gold built right into it. Even though we are probably going to hell for making fun of this in any facet, but we're just going to get into it.
It's such a great story to use up the entire news segment because it could one day affect us all, and it's also hilarious.
Yeah.
So, the University of Southern California did this experiment where they...
Go Gamecocks!
Yeah, they injected a shitload of stem cells, in a specific type of stem cells, into this guy's spine. He is a 21-year-old who got into a... car accident and suffered a cervical spine injury back last March, and then they had only a certain window of time to inject these into his back, and they did, and it worked, and like teams of people worked on this, and he was thought to be completely paralyzed from the neck down, but now that they injected these embryonic stem cells in his back, 3 months later, he has motor movement in his arms. He can play with his phone. He can do any number of things with his hands.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that 3 weeks after he got the injections, he was able to use his phone, and I was like, you know for damn sure the first thing he did when he got use of his arms back, shot out the Lord's load. The biggest load of all time. I bet you, dude, the Lord's load. His balls are so full that the wheelchair isn't to get him around, it's also to carry around his giant balls.
Like Randy on South Park.
Yeah. He had, he probably had at least 12 years worth of fucking just the biggest buildup ever in there. And as soon as he could move his pinky, he was he was down there rubbing shaft.
For all it was worth.
He's like, you just wait 2 or 3 more days, I'm going to build. This is like home physical therapy. That, there's so many people that get in these accidents and stuff, and they're told they can never walk again.
Yeah.
They'll never have full use of their arms again. And this man gets this magical substance injected straight into his spine, like it's a fucking epidural.
Yeah.
And then magic happens, and by week 3, he's beating root every day.
He's just massaging the dolphin.
This is why I pay taxes, man. If I ever get in a car accident and I lose use of my arms, my girlfriend's leaving me immediately. I would support that. I would say, don't stick with me. This is going to be really tough. I've seen my dumps, and I don't want you to have to clean up after those. But if we have the science to regain control of our jerk hand.
How crazy. There's a picture right here where he's holding up weights. They're not very big weights, but still, 3 months before this, he was told he wouldn't be able to use his hands ever again. And then here he is 3 months later with weights over his head.
And he looks ecstatic.
Yeah, because he's been able to jerk off for 3 months.
Exactly.
When he had 6 months before that he couldn't, or however long it was. That's crazy.
I love that they have an Asian man pointing at a X-ray.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. That's, I think he is the one of the main scientists, one of the main writers of the study, authors of the study. 2 weeks after the surgery, he began to show signs of improvement. 2 weeks is all it took for those stem cells to replicate in his back and make him move again.
Yeah.
It's just such an inspiring story, and to think that jerking off wasn't the first thing he did is that's just a disservice.
Absolutely asinine.
Yeah, that's definitely the first thing. That he first used his phone to look up, to type in xnxx.com, and then he used the other hand.
Not a sponsor, by the way.
No, but but we all know. Come on, it's not. That's not a secret.
I'm a Pornhub guy myself. The black and the orange, It feels
does
very
something
soothing
for you. Yeah.
It's like every time I see someone wearing like a black and orange shirt, I get tingles in my balls.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
an
yeah.
involuntary reaction.
okay.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't understand why anyone would regard that as something you don't talk about in the first article that comes out about this guy. I mean,
Yeah.
like, why is that shameful? It's a thing everybody does. Of course, that's what he did first thing. Why don't they mention that in the list of activities that he did right after he got his motion back?
That would be the most heartwarming news of all.
Yeah.
time.
The dude never thought he could, like, give himself an orgasm again, and then 3 months later, here he is.
I know. And look, this dog is so relieved.
Just churning butter.
The dog's like,
Yeah.
dude, he was so uptight. He kept trying to get me to lick him in that area. I don't know why. And now he can do it himself, and I'm just chilling on the couch being a fucking husky.
Yeah. That's a nice husky, too.
It is. I
Pretty
love
cute.
huskies.
Yeah. Pretty cute.
Pretty cute. Love.
People are just so complex.
Yeah.
We can talk about jerking
You know
off
why?
and how huskies are
You know
beautiful.
why there's nothing in this article about jerking off?
Why?
And I don't mean to. I'm not saying anything about this group of people in general. But look who authored this article.
Yeah.
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 I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. If
You're
a
just gonna have
dude
to
wrote
find
this
the article. We're not gonna give it up.
If a dude wrote this article,
So we are gonna give it up.
the first line would be, on March 6th, just shy of his 21st birthday, Christopher Boson of Bakersfield
Yeah.
got to jerk off for the first time in years since his car accident.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what it would be. Nothing
It
against
would.
women. I love women. Every girl I've ever screwed was a woman. But you're not honest, and you don't have the perspective.
Yeah, come on. That's what he was looking forward to. That's what I'd be looking forward to. That would be, how would that not be the most tragic part?
It is.
I guess feeding yourself would be another pretty big one.
Ow.
But why continue to feed yourself if
You can't jerk off.
you can't jerk off?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no reason to.
so-
The most amazing part is that he didn't off himself.
Oh my god!
I
How
mean,
would he have? He didn't have any motor.
That's a
He
good
didn't
question.
have any
Well, if
motion.
he's got like one of those Stephen Hawking chairs, he can blow in the tube. He could just roll himself off a cliff. That might be the most fucked up thing I've ever said. That's going in the bucket. You guys can
We're into
vote. At the,
traffic.
you guys can vote at the end of the season.
Oh man!
The most fucked up things I've said.
Oh man!
Just wait till I say the other thing. Anyway, I love that the way she describes. It's very like cinematic almost.
Yeah.
Just shy of his 21st birthday, Chris Boson of Bakersfield suffered a traumatic injury to his cervical spine when his car fishtailed on a wet road, hit a tree, and slammed into a telephone pole. Damn, dude, that's the worst luck.
Yeah. Right. You hit two obstacles.
That's like
not just
falling-
one.
It's like that trope of falling out of a tree and hitting every branch on the way
Yeah.
down. Well, that's the ugly
Well,
tree.
just two branches. But
That-
yeah.
That is the ugly tree. He hit the "I'm not allowed to jack off anymore" tree. And then slammed right into the "and my dog won't lick my balls" telephone pole. Poor fucking guy. Anyway, hey, you know what? Good for him.
Yeah.
He's got full use of his jerk hand back, and I'm very happy for the guy.
And it solved an age-old argument that embryonic stem cells are the key to repairing many terrible circumstances.
I agree.
So,
Circumstances.
well, it could be disease, it could be, injury, it could be, any number of things. But they're
kinda-
all circumstances. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, stem cell research. There's a lot of common misconceptions with stem cell research.
Yeah.
I thought that stem cells were sperm cells. Same thing. I kept donating my sperm, thinking I was helping the discovery of stem cell research. Apparently, that wasn't the case. Every time my girlfriend would get a headache, I would just crank one out for her and be like, "Take two and call me in the morning." Those are really corny jokes. I understand. So we're gonna move on to our next.
this is even more of a miracle, to be honest.
This is a miracle.
Yeah.
It's a miracle of science and comedy.
Yeah.
So we've got the biggest rising YouTube hip hop sensation. I believe he goes by the name X Slumpy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I found this video, as I always do, on Reddit in the deep Reddits. The deep
Yeah.
subs is what I like to call
The
them.
annals.
The deep subs. The annals of Reddit.
Yeah.
This slimy one slid right out onto my lap. And, we'll just go ahead and play the video and commentary as we go.
Nice.
Fuck, I like my steak tough. I'm a fat fuck, I like my steak tough.
Get it?
I'm a fat fuck, I like my steak tough. I like my duck pluck. I'll buy you a food truck. I'll buy you.
First of all, okay, I'd like to say, as a person who used to be a very fat fuck who is now just a mildly fat fuck, I'm really offended by the fact that this guy is appropriating our culture. If he was a fat fuck, I would be okay with this. But this is clearly a chubby fuck in a fat fuck uniform.
Yeah.
Or suit.
Yeah. Fat fuck suit.
He is in a fat fuck suit. And probably the most offensive thing about it is the cowbell.
Yeah, that's
I don't
pretty.
know,
That's
the
pretty
first
offensive.
thing.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I saw. I was like, this piece of shit is wearing a cowbell around his neck, as to, what's the word I'm looking for here? As to suggest that fat fucks are indeed the size of cows.
Yeah, that they are bovine in quality.
Bovine in quality.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
SL on the. Do you think that's for slumpy, or do you think that's for? What do you think that's for on the cowbell? It says SL.
Sloppy.
Sloppy loads, maybe.
Yeah. Slimy loads.
Yeah.
Dropping slimy loads for research, boys.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the rest of this bastard.
Some buff chicks, I'll get you the sauce up. How you eat a salad, your life is fucked up. I'm a fat fuck, it's inappropriate. I like eating candy, that's super sweet shit. I wanna eat more shit, I eat the whole shit. Send me some more shit, you scrawny ass bitch.
I would like to say, I'd like to point out that this is actually a really good parody cover. Like he manages to fit all the syllables in there, and it's not really clunky ever. He does a pretty good job with that.
You know, honestly, until I get to the chorus, I didn't realize it was a parody. I thought this was his beat, and I was like, you know, he's oddly talented as a producer for the poor quality of lyrics. And, I mean, I've heard worse parodies.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't hate this parody.
Right.
But it does seem like we're in the golden day and age of outrage.
Yeah.
And this seems like he's pushing it a little too far.
He's pushing it for sure. And you can see the fat suit shit when he turns around. It's kind of like, why would you turn around in that?
Yeah.
I guess because he's dancing, but
Bad choice.
Yeah, bad choice to turn around and
I
show
was,
your
I was
cards.
really high on the beat until I realized it was a parody.
Wow, wow, wow.
Let's hear the chorus.
Fat soul, I love it. I'm such a big fat soul, you love it.
And he's going in the fridge.
I'm such a big fat soul, I love it.
Kind of wish that.
Yeah, that part made me hungry.
I kind of wish that cowbell would hit him in his nose.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't wish death on him, but I do. I do have. I think his lyrics are problematic. I am going to assemble the ex-fat fuck community on Twitter, and we're going to boycott him.
Nice. Okay. Get him fired.
Boycott ex-Slumpy.
Yeah, get him fired.
Piece of shit.
Get him deplatformed.
Deplatformed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that video had 16,000 views. That's nothing to shake a stick at.
He got he got a little money from that probably then, right? If it's monetized.
I don't know. I mean, you were talking earlier about the parody money situation. I don't want to get stuck in the weeds on that.
He had to pay some for Lil Pump. He had to pay Lil Pump a little bit. And that's also what this guy who got the stem cells, that's also his new
that's
nickname.
Immediately where
Yeah.
He called his left hand Lil Pump.
Yeah.
His right hand is Big Pump. My right hand's Big Fat Fuck, and I love it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, these are two heartwarming stories, I think.
I agree. Yeah.
The second one is heartwarming because of, fat fuck. There's a lot of,
every movement he makes is heartwarming.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
He's probably got an enlarged heart with all that mayonnaise he's eating.
All that dancing makes his heart warm. Yeah, this was a great pairing, I feel like, because it's like a miracle of modern science, and then...
Yeah, I fully disagree.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
We'll shut
My
that
brain could not come up with
that's okay.
anything facetious good
Terrible
enough.
pairing.
Yeah.
And we're going to hell for making fun of probably both situations.
Maybe, yeah.
But that's okay because hell isn't real. And if you're a quadriplegic out there and you're stuck in a chair all day just staring down at your dong and wishing that you could stroke it, go to USC and get some stem cell shot in your back. Or... find somebody that needs to do charity work for a college course or something like that. I feel like you could get a couple community service hours out of giving a paraplegic a hand job. If not, they should be. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Oh, shit.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Recap Report. And if you do feel so inclined, please give this video a like, comment, give us suggestions, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time.